I said it. I said it. Here first. Here first.
Hello, world. What's up, y'all? It's your boy J Star on Set It Here First. I'm coming at y'all because I posted on Facebook that Joe Johnson was coming to the Cavs. And now my phone was blowing up yesterday and today now talking about the Heat is expected to sign Joe Johnson. Let me turn the camera a little bit. There we go. But I don't believe it's true, man. I really don't believe it's going to happen like that. I've been scrolling down because on the thing on ESPN today to see, but all I got right now on Bosch so far is that Riley says Bosch still evaluating medical options. But as y'all see there, but I feel that somehow like today or tonight, tomorrow, whatever, because I believe at 5 o'clock today is when he's officially waived, and after that, people can start going after him and hitting him up and trying to get him. I know Pat Riley is no joke. You can't mess with him like when it comes to signing people. He's good at intriguing players to come play for him. But I still feel like what's gonna happen is some news gonna come out about Bosch out of tonight or tomorrow, y'all. Like, and he's gonna say like he's completely done. He's going through a surgery, and then it's gonna be like, why is Joe Johnson going to sign there? Like, that's what it's gonna come down to. And I believe he's still gonna sign with the Cavs. You heard it here first, man. Your boy J Star. But that's one topic of the day, and I think I'm done with that. I mean, even if he doesn't sign, I guess it'll be what everybody thought it would be, the Heat versus the Cavs, which is everybody wanted to see that anyways. Kind of like at the beginning of the season, you really wanted to see that matchup. I really don't want to see Toronto, but I feel like if Joe Johnson doesn't sign with the Heat, then we most likely will see the Cavs play Toronto in the finals, like the conference finals or whatever. Yeah, I really feel like that's what's gonna happen if Joe Johnson doesn't sign with the Heat. If he does sign with the Heat, they'll probably play a little bit better, and we'll see them in conference finals, the Cavs versus the Heat. But so far right now, if I had to say, it's gonna be Toronto, man. Especially after that loss they did the other night to them. But let's move on to the next topic I want to talk about. We go over here to the Clippers, man. Clippers. I know nobody talking about them, and I talked about them last year. Before anybody was talking about them. And at the end of the day, man, if LeBron doesn't find a way to get Joe Johnson to the Cavs, it's gonna be almost close to impossible to beat the Warriors if he had to play them in the championship, really. Um, and with the Spurs, I feel like he could beat the Spurs. Like, no Manu Ginobili. I don't feel like the Spurs is gonna make it anyways without him. Like, they need Ginobili, man. Like, he's an all-star sixth man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really could start. And most of the time when they do put him in the starting lineup, they win like almost every game. So with him being out for the season, I don't feel like there's any way for them to win. You heard that here first. I don't even feel like they're a threat anymore, really. But moving on, the Clippers, man, the Clippers. I know everybody gonna be like, "What the hell?" What do you talk about? Clippers got beat. They made history last year, being up 3-1. But you looking at this squad, and I said as soon as they get Jeff Green, I really want to watch them because Jeff Green came off the bench, and I know it was just Phoenix, but he came off the bench and he put up 18. Last night he put up, I would say he put up 20, but he put up like 23 or whatever. But the last three was like garbage time, like last minute he just shot a crazy three or a two, whatever. He put up 22 or 23. So I'm saying he put up 20 though throughout the whole game, and he started last night. I didn't even see Paul Pierce being used, and if you can rest Paul Pierce until playoff time, because the Green is doing his job. Mababa Mute comes in, I know he's in like nobody to everybody, but the dude plays good minutes. I see him actually get points. He knows when to cut. He does smart things. He plays good defense too. And they haven't even got Blake Griffin back, man. And this is crazy. Like they played with the Warriors twice with Blake Griffin. They played once without Blake Griffin, and they had Jeff Green. So it's like we haven't seen them fully. Like I told you I was gonna give them to like 4 months to jail, but now they got Green, so I'm giving them only 2 more weeks. But we already through 1 week basically, and now we got one more week to see how they look. And Jeff Green right now is like doing great. Like, I mean, then you got Wesley Johnson coming in. They basically about to have an all-star starting squad. And it's the same thing with the Warriors. They have an all-star starting squad, plus they have a six-man. But the Clippers have the same freaking. They're the only team that really match. I swear, like they're the only team that match. Like, I mean, I know Chris Paul isn't no Curry or anything like that, but dude is a real point guard, and y'all cannot lie. Like, he's probably the only true to me point guard in the league. Yes, he is because I mean he's the only one I see that's really commanding the floor like you're supposed to be, like you're supposed to do when you're playing a point guard, making sure everybody's in the right place, hitting them with the right pass or shooting at the right time. Curry, like everybody says, he's more shooting guard than point guard, but he knows how to, draw in double teams and pass it to the right guy at the right time. But I'm saying you got Chris Paul, you got JJ Redick, you have freaking Jeff Green now. You're gonna have Blake Griffin, you have DJ, you have Jamal Crawford, even Wesley Johnson comes in and puts up good points. It's I don't know, man. Austin Rivers is the only like person that on the squad that's the weakest person to me on that whole squad. Man, I'm sorry, I hit that mic there. But yeah, I just gotta say this because even it's in college, it's in football, it's in every sport period. When you have a rival, it really don't matter how sorry they are. It don't matter how many times you beat them. They can always beat the other team, like serious. And I'm saying it here first because like a lot of people I probably don't even believe in this, but you can argue with me. You can post a comment below this video and let me know what you think because for reals, I really believe that. Like when it's a rivalry, North Carolina and Duke. North Carolina could be number 1, undefeated, 25-0 or something throughout the season. They play Duke, in North Carolina, and Duke will win because it's such a big rivalry. It doesn't matter. Like that team's gonna come with heart and ready to play. It's the same way I feel with the Clippers. Like the more they lose to them, the more angry and the more motivation they have to want to beat them. And who's to say the Warriors are always gonna show up? Like for real, who's to say they're always gonna show up? And with this squad now, the other night watching Chris Paul, like we can go. What happened? Let's see. I can go back real quick. Yeah, right here. The other night, Chris Paul puts up 40 points, 13 assists. I know Curry put up 51 and he put up 43 the other day before that. But I'm just saying, like, Chris Paul isn't even known for putting up 40 points like that. So, I mean, we know he could put up 13 assists. He probably could have easily put up 20 assists when Blake Griffin comes back. It's going to be the matchup I know I want to see. I would love to see conference finals. Clippers play the Warriors for real. 3rd round, Clippers play the Warriors. So everybody can get past, Clippers don't make it past the 2nd round. They get past the 2nd round, they play the Warriors. I would love to see a Game 7 in that series because it's going to be great. I know the Warriors have the home court advantage and everything, but I mean, Game 6, Game 7, either one, it sounds great to me, but this is the rivalry I want to see in the conference finals. I really believe that the Clippers is the only team to beat the Warriors, especially in the West. If it comes to the West, they're the only team. OKC can't do it. I'm sorry. Spurs can't do it without Ginobili. Clippers have the only firepower. They might not have enough defense, but at the same time, the Warriors don't have that much defense. Serious. What they do is they hit more threes than you do. So at the end of the day, you cannot beat them. You come down, you hit a 2. Even if they get a turnover, then you come down, hit another 2. Okay, they come down, they hit a 3. Now they only down by 2. You know what I'm saying? Or my bad, or they down by 1 now. Just like that, they're already down by 1. Then they come down, you miss, or you hit the 2, and then they come down, hit another 3. They just tied it. Like, it's that easy for them. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you hit another 2, you up 2, but then they come down, hit a 3, they up 1. Bow. Their defense is their offense. Like, for reals. They outscore you with 3-pointers. Like, you can't match them when it comes to 3-pointers. But I do feel that the Clippers can. I'm going to tell you here, you heard it here first, man. The Clippers can match them, man. They got JJ Redick hitting 3s. Jeff Green hits 3s. Chris Paul, when he catches fire like he did the other night, he hits 3s. Wesley Johnson is looking like a little Bowen from the Spurs. He only hits it from the corner. So when he's in the corner, he hits that. It's kind of crazy, man. I would love to see this matchup, though, I know I don't know for sure, but I think they play the Warriors one more time. I hope so. If not, so be it. Then we'll just wait till the conference finals, like I said. But you heard it here first. The Clippers, be on the lookout, man. I know a lot of y'all underestimating them, and they just low key snuck up to the top. If they would have had this squad at the beginning, I guarantee they would have been in 2nd place. Serious. I really believe that. And with Blake Griffin, being healthy and not breaking his hand and stuff like that. But it's your boy J Star. Had to come. I'm sorry if the video's too long. Try to make it short, but had to come and talk about all this stuff because there's a lot of stuff going on in the NBA, and just want to say, want to keep everybody updated on what I wanted to say first, so y'all know when it happens, who said it first. You already know. Like I said, Joe Johnson's still coming to the Cavs. Clippers, be on the lookout. I feel like they're going to the conference finals. Probably a Game 7, Game 6 with the Warriors. I'm going to say they're going to beat them, too. Ooh, what now? Yeah, I'm going to say they're going to beat them. If they go Game 6, they can beat the Warriors. If they go Game 7, I'll say no. Okay, let's put it like that. Game 6, they can beat the Warriors. But it's your boy J Star. Hopefully we see a great 2 conference finals. LeBron playing somebody great this time, and Warriors play somebody great, that can really match with their firepower. But it's your boy J Star. Leave a comment below what you think. I'm out. Peace.
I said it.